Alright, I think my window's open, but that's okay. So today I'm going to be basically greasing my scalp and just catching up with you guys and just telling you like everything that's been happening. Not everything, but I'm gonna just catch up with y'all on a lot of things. But first I'll start with a new book that I finally got. I know we're starting off with books. It's called I forgot the name. But anyways, it's basically about like this black girl is like a vampire, which one is very rare to read in books. The writing isn't, you know, the like best, but it's not complicated either. I feel like the best books don't have to be complicated for you to like enjoy the story, you know? And usually the authors with the simpler writing have the best plots and stories, you know, because you're not really focused on and he lavishingly caressed my tendrils across my face and then the water crashed against the moon. You know, it's more just like, this is what's happening and blah, blah, blah. So I really like this book because it puts a black girl in power, and she's actually the only black vampire. She's a genetic mutation because they wanted to make vampires not burn in the sun. So they made it with a chocolate queen and gave a chocolate queen, and now she's just going everywhere. She's like 10, but in her head she's 53, but nah, don't read it. So anyways, the stuff we're gonna use today is Hair Grow to Your Booty elixir right here. I just picked it up today. It was about $2.54. And then we always need water. I may use this mixture of detanglers. I may not. It really just depends. And then I have heat protectant because I've noticed since my scalp has been out in the sky, it burns. And my head's like, what is this? What is sun? Usually my hair is protecting my scalp, but now I kind of miss it because it's literally direct sunlight just hitting it. Hold on. Okay, and then I have a little mixture that's like filled with some leave-in conditioner and water. I think it's like an off-brand version for Tresemme. So I'm gonna section my hair and then begin talking. So I guess I first wanted to talk to y'all about what's the norm in your hometown, and you know, if this video gets like enough views and stuff, I would like to know I guess your town, the cultural differences in your town, like what's the norm for 19-year-olds, you know, what's not the norm, stuff like that. Because I basically had not a midlife crisis, but a beginning crisis where I was like, what am I doing? Because everyone my age from my hometown is getting married right now. And I mean, no offense to them or to anyone that's getting married, but these are the same boys who sent y'all's nudes in the school. I just don't think I'm just kidding, that's too much shade. But basically, I'm not judging anyone that did get married. I guess I'm just like wondering, and are having their kids now. It just seems like the whole college thing isn't of the norm in my hometown. And if you do go to college, you'll likely be seen back because you may have like flunked out, which is nothing wrong with it. I was just saying that when I'm up here and then I see my peers from my hometown existing, I'm just like, do I want to be a part of that? Do I want to be a part of this? You know, the percent of people that come from my hometown and stay in college isn't as high as the ones that leave, go back, or never went, or just, you know, started working. So, and then I think I got asked the question, did I miss high school? No. Would I redo it? Nah. You know, when I got here, I kind of thought I peaked. you know. But me and my friend were just like, you don't want to peak in high school. They're like, you don't want your best years to be in high school. Well, I don't know if they're going to be in college either. They may be scattered here and there, but it's just my tolerance for people and bull crap is just, it's out the window. And that doesn't mean I just go off on everybody every second. It just means that I know what I want from friendships and relationships at this age in my life, and I just don't have time to, you know, pretend like I like certain personalities more. Does that make sense? Like, you know how people, or how males or females entertain other males or females even when they don't like them? I don't think I have time for it, but I want to put it to something better. And I guess I have pretty high standards with friendships. I may not be the bestest friend, but I sure try. And I expect that from other people as well. So there was a situation here. I won't go into detail in case, well, even if she does watch this, I don't care because I still feel the same way. And I think I expressed that. My trust was broken when I got here. I made a couple new friends, and I went to hang out with her, and then a whole lot of stuff happened that kind of, you know, I think we're over the whole, if you go hang out with someone, no, they don't have to talk to you the whole time, but they also shouldn't abandon you. And there's a big difference between in socializing with other people and abandoning a person, and that's how I felt. And I wasn't overreacting either. I was just like, no, I feel how I feel. I'm validating my own feelings in case she invalidates them. I'm validating them myself. I didn't wait like for my mom to tell me, okay, this is wrong, you know, maybe you should come home. I just called her and I told her, and she was like, girl, come home. And then I did. But I just recall her saying that I was taking the friendship too seriously. And I was like, no. I was like, I may not take it. I said, I may be taking it too seriously. I said, but maybe you were taking it too lightly. And I was like, maybe I had a lot of high hopes out of what would happen. It's kind of like when you're, once again, another relationship reference, when you're talking to a guy and it doesn't work out and you're really devastated because you wanted it to work out. I don't know. Have y'all been there? Maybe it's just me talking. But on a non-romantic side, I don't try to keep low expectations, but I always keep an open eye out for people. So even after being hurt a couple times, I still don't have a negative view of those people that hurt me. I just know it happened. I learned from it, and I gotta move on from it. And now I know what I want in different friendships. So in a way, I feel like I'm handling my friendships better than I ever did dating. There was no consistency to the dating. There was no type. It was just, hey, I like you, you like me, let's do it. Yeah, I didn't overthink when I was dating. I didn't overthink things. I was just like, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. Okay, so I think I did this section. And I'll go across this one. I feel like I just did this already. I probably did. This is soothing though. So, besides that situation, I just this college semester was not a big meet. You know, like usually you have those in-between people that like blossom, bloom, meet tons of friends, go partying and drinking. Well, no, because I'm bougie, and it didn't happen like that. I do have a handful of I have a handful of acquaintances. I realize that associates are the people that I were not friends with. And then there's a step below that, which are acquaintances. And I met a lot of acquaintances, but would I consider them associates or friends? Nada. And it's okay if they don't see me as that either. I just gotta have, not history, but I gotta see the consistency from the people that I shellac with it. I gotta see some consistency. Now, you know, y'all may think that, you know, I might expect the best. Y'all may agree with me. Y'all may take your friendships as seriously. And on that topic, I'm going to talk about, you know, playful banter with friends. So yeah, me and my friend, I keep saying friends like I got a lot. I can probably count on the lines of my hand how many friends I have. Drake, don't steal that verse. But basically, with those friends that I do have, we don't tear each other down. We may, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like how me and Taylor play, but it's still never like, you dirty crusty mother trucker, suck my toe, you know? It's more of a like, Mitch, you know, like that. But it's not like hardcore cussing, and I feel like, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. It's just some people like cursing with their friends, and some other people don't. I don't really have a it's bad or good. It's just it is what it is. I have that view on a lot of things. Like, it is what it is. Like, if it doesn't affect me personally, it is. And even if it does, it is what it is. I don't know if that has to do with my sign or just mostly the way God made me. Speaking of God, you know, someone made a good, when was it? Okay, Sunday I went to service with my mom, and this man made a good observation. Make sure it's still recording. He made a good observation that you can't ask, okay, I had, me and my old suite mates, we did not talk a lot, but for some reason we would ask each other for stuff. And then I realized, why am I letting people borrow my stuff that I don't even talk to? And it's kind of like, why are you asking God to change your situation when you don't have a relationship with him? It's like asking for a Christmas gift, but you only call him once a year. I'm just kidding. But I don't know, maybe, once again, I'm not a pastor, not a preacher. It just, he had a good point. So I don't know what I was doing, but I said, you know what, God? I said, we haven't talked in a while. I said, I just want to get to know you. And I think it was on a car ride. And I said, but just, you know, just know that I'm being in your presence. I'm trying to receive your presence. And I didn't burst into tears. I didn't, you know, I wasn't listening to gospel music. I think I was listening to, I don't know, but it wasn't the most Christian thing. But I was just like, you know what, we just chilling and vibing in the car. I was like, I'm feeling, I was about to say the universe, he is the universe, but I was just feeling the vibes. And was I at peace? I don't want to make up some mess. I was existing in the moment, in the present moment. I was gonna say, I was just so at peace and everything was just flowing my way, and then a rainbow popped. No, I was just in the present moment, and it was neither good or bad. It was there, and I appreciated that moment. I don't know if I could feel his presence, but I know that he's everywhere. You know how, like, at the end of Lucy, she says, I am here, I am there, I am everywhere, I am the air you breathe. I don't know, but that part I was just like, oh, kind of like on. But yeah, I remember when was it? I think I try to seek out godly friends, but for some reason I always get, I don't know, I guess I just prefer to hang out with secular people. It's just what I'm used to. The experiences I did have with Christian people, it's either I want friendships that happen genuinely, not by default. No offense to my Christian friends that I do have now, but I just feel like they happen because we both were outcasts. But I want it to be like, I don't want to be a last ditch effort friendship, and I think that's what every friendship that I have now. I don't want it to be like, and then me and her were stuck together, and then it is what it is. I want it to be like you have options to pick other friends, and I had options, but somehow we clicked. Okay, I'm almost done actually. I'm gonna splash more. BTW, I went to the store today. I went to the Indian hair store. Indian hair store. No, it was just an Indian store because I was looking for alma oil. Alma. And so they say it's what, Middle Eastern women, or let me see, I don't want to get this wrong. So I'm gonna just say Indian because that's what the website said. It said it's what Indian women use to get their hair super long. And I think it's on this Green Beauty channel too. And I was like, Dad, I'm gonna go try it. And so I went to the store, but it wasn't a store, it was like a house that had been changed to a store, which was adorable, by the way. And I think there was this man at the door, and like, he was kind of shocked to see me, but he didn't really care, and he kind of just stayed on the phone. And I guess he didn't work there because I was like waiting for help, but you know, yeah. So and then the lady came. I actually, when I called, she brought it back out and said, "Oh, this is it." And it said $6.99, and I was like, I have enough money, but I'm not gonna spend that much. And I was like, well, I have my hair grease. Well, no, so I'll just go pick up some hair grease anyways. And so I told her, no, thank you, because usually in situations like that, with my anxiety, I just go ahead and purchase stuff that I don't even want, just because I'd rather not say no. You know, for some reason, it's easier to just say, yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it, instead of me just getting the nuts and saying, never mind. So today I was so proud of myself for saying no. And then I went to Dollar Tree, and it was super packed. And usually I get uncomfortable in those situations, but I stayed through it. And I stayed there, and I had a great conversation with this old lady. I thought she was trying to get like smart mouth with me, but no. I had a great conversation, and she said, and then she blessed me. So I was like, oh yes, I'll take all those blessings. Thank you, please, more. She blessed me, and I was just proud of myself for like, it's weird because I promise you there were a lot of people in the store when I walked in, and then as I stayed in there were still more people, but when I got to the checkout line, there was literally no one, and I was like, yes, complete, total peace when I'm checking out. And so basically, I checked out, and then I decided to go to Walmart, and that was like the most calming Walmart walkthrough I've ever had. I didn't feel anxious. Like, I did forget to breathe a couple times, but after I got that together, I was pretty set. And I was so proud of myself. I was like, dang, this hasn't happened in a while where I'm just like, go me, go me. And I did my homework today early instead of staying up till 5 in the morning. And I feel like y'all need to motivate y'allself with little small stuff like that. Like, because I wouldn't say I'm depressed, you know, I'm not clinically tested or anything, but I needed to pick me up. I started back repeating my affirmations. I got my vision board right here. I'm not gonna show it because that's personal. I also have sticky notes on my wall, and then I wrote sweet notes to myself in my mirror. And I'll probably put them all over my room, just so I can see them everywhere I go. And then I may put notes on my door too, and maybe on the apartment door, because, you know, why not? Why freaking not? So a summary of everything I talked about is what we talked about. We talked about expectations and friendships. We talked about motivating yourself, saying good job, you tied your shoe, good job, you made it to class, not as late as you usually do. Good job, you walked in the hot sun across campus. Good job, you woke up this morning. You know, stuff like that. Like, ooh, you put on clothes. Usually you wear not nice stuff, but today, you know, that's what I did. I was like, I put on clothes. What else? We also discussed how everything is like, with me, it is what it is. It is what it is. we also talk about not being anxious in situations, you know. So I am done with all of my like scalp. I'll give you a little looky. That actually took less than what I thought it was gonna do. I may put more because I ain't got nothing else to do. Actually, I do have to clean the vinegar off of my. I do have to clean the vinegar off my floor. So yeah. All right, y'all stay blessed, stay focused, do your woosahs and hoosahs, and actually, I want to show y'all the setup I have so y'all know. Woosah. Thank you for listening to my Teddy Talk. I do have other videos and stuff that I should have been posted, and I know it's been like since the end of high school since I've said anything, but I feel like I want to step into my channel with a very raw, humble, this is me with my skin under this blue lighting that doesn't compliment me the best. And I'm just kidding, but thank you for listening. I hope you have a great night, and I felt like I had to show y'all something. Oh, dorm tour coming as well. Yeah, not really. No, my bathroom's dirty. I was for sure I had to show y'all something. Oh, I got hives on my elbows. Yeah, I think that was it. I think you'll see it in the video, and it was on my kneecaps too. But some calamine lotion fixed that, and that was too much information. That's okay.